things happen. Things you never saw coming. Things you'd like to forget. Things that make you change. Life makes you stronger. Death I love my character. I love Eric. I think he's an incredibly interesting character to play because he's very complex and very human at the same time. Because of his line of work, he's basically a hitman. He needs to be strong. He needs to be strong as steel, emotionless. But at the same time, we can see how this makes him weak, how this makes him needy for a human connection, which he finds in Michelle. At the same time, he has a strong, almost father-like relationship with Sebastian, with his boss. And this makes him weak because he's in need of approval from Sebastian. It's a very interesting character, he has many faces to himself, which makes him very, very challenging to play. I think it's a wonderful project. I think it's very ambitious. He has a strong style in the sense that it is a gangster movie. Reminds me of Tarantino or even Sin City in certain aspects. But at the same time, the characters and the relationships between the characters are as deep as certain Greek tragedies or Shakespeare. The iconic father-son relationship, the need for approval and the need for affection, and all these kind of very human needs give a few layers to the story so that it doesn't stay just on the normal gangster style, but it goes much deeper into something that anyone can relate to. I think this project can go far. I strongly believe in this. This first phase of the project is a short movie that we're shooting and will be submitted to festivals and stuff. But this is just the beginning. The idea is that afterwards, what we shoot now will be just a flashback in a feature film version of the movie. So this makes it all the more exciting because we know who these characters are now, but what we're shooting now will be the past, literally, when we shoot the feature film in the future. So we don't know exactly where these people are going to go. And I believe this can be incredibly interesting for people in the audience who can follow the project as it goes along. And I do believe it has the potential to be a great feature film eventually. The thing I like the most about him is his need for affection. Eric, we don't really know where he comes from. I mean, he might be born in like Latin America and maybe then went into the States and eventually got somewhere else. Eventually he's taken by Sebastian under his wings. So he definitely has a very troubled past. This makes him vulnerable. This makes him human. He never had a real human connection with anyone before Sebastian. But that is a very unhealthy relationship because Sebastian is just using him. He turns him into a machine, a killing machine. When Eric finally meets Michelle under very tragic circumstances, which I'm not going to talk about now, all his need for human connection suddenly bursts up and he needs her. He needs her badly in a way that he doesn't even understand how much he needs Michelle. And that is, I believe, something that we can all relate to we all have needs, and we've all been in love, I hope. And love can make you weaker, can make you more vulnerable. At the same time, it can make you much stronger. So I think Eric is a symbol of what, in a way, without being too cheesy, but what love can do to a man.
Hi everyone, my name is Nancy and I'm the creator, producer and one of the actresses in this movie called Butterfly String. When I started this movie, it was meant to be like a really short film of 6 pages, but things got bigger and bigger, and after I found my lead actor, Eric, is Ruggiero Dalla Santa, I realized that this project could become something bigger and greater. So I just started writing and I turned it into a feature film. First, we will be filming the short film where we'll be like talking a little bit about these characters and it's like a prologue of a book. Like when you open a book, you have a few first pages that tell you something important about the book or like quote something, and then you have the actual book. So with this movie, it's the same thing. The first short film will be telling you something very important about the movie. And after that, in the feature film, you will be able to see what happened before to those characters, why did they get to that point, and what happens after that as a consequence. In this movie, we follow the story of our lead character, Eric, an Italian-American man living in London, working as a hitman for Sebastian. Sebastian is like this very important businessman in the outside world. For like normal people, he's very rich and very brilliant as a businessman. But for the underground people, he's like this very heartless and very bad guy. We are planning to send this project to very important festivals, and even the smallest festivals, because we need to get this project out and recognized. And to do that, I will need your help. We have part of the funding for the project, we just need the other part of it. And what we need is like $5,000, that will be like £3,000. It will go into locations, transport, and taking care of our cast and crew, food, equipment. If you are willing to help me out with £3,000, $5,000, it will be brilliant. Please have a look at the perks and help me out sending this to Cannes. Thank you.